Welcome back, terraformers. Oh, right, join your introduction. Thanks. Unlock something. Well, that's kind of useful, I suppose. Gives me something to talk about. So this episode, we are going to go and rummage through that thing up there, since we're so close to it, and we need iridium to craft the heater tier 1, which, if we go over here, is the only thing that we're not currently doing. We've got pressure building slowly, we've got O2 building. I've built a couple of extra things. I can't put anything in these because I don't have any more plants. But I made some more drills and I've made some more wind turbines just to keep things going for the moment. Before we take a walk up there, we need to do two things. We now need to have a look at the stuff that we've just unlocked, and we need to make some supplies. Now we've got water and we've got food, but I'm going to make some more so that can stay there for later use. So water, we need just ice. We should be able to make 2 of those. Oxygen is just 2 cobalt. Plenty of that laying around. So we've now got some water and some oxygen, which means that we can hopefully survive if we go up there by not suffocating and dying. The other thing I've done is I've grabbed some iron and some titanium and some silicon so we can build a little outpost up there when we get there. But we can now make a tier 2 backpack apparently. So I'll just make sure that's unlocked. There's an oxygen tank tier 2 and a backpack tier 2. But how do we make them? We need to build a crafting station tier 2. That's iron and silicon. Let's make sure it's actually facing the right way. We'll dump that in here. There's some more iron. And I need to replace that bit of silicon. Just... oh no, I'll tell you what, we'll do that on the way there. What do we need to do this then? We've got a backpack tier 1 already. We want a backpack tier 2. Oh, we need silicon. Great. Let's go find some silicon. Oh, I've got an exoskeleton as well. So that's another silicon and a magnesium. More cobalt and some magnesium for the oxygen tank. I also need torch. We don't have that. We don't have room for that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly run around and grab these bits. And we'll come back once I start to craft the individual pieces. I think we do the backpack first. Give me a bit more room. And then we'll do the oxygen tank at the same time. So, cobalt, magnesium, silicon. I will be back in a second. Okay, so we should have the resources we need. Let's start with... didn't get enough cobalt. Right, let's try this again. Where's the cobalt? Here we are. Take 2. We should have the things that we need to craft. Oxygen tank, tier 1. Oh, look at the tier 1. Oh, what an idiot. I need magnesium. Fortunately, I have some already. So, let's take off the oxygen tank. Craft the oxygen tank tier 2. That is going to be very useful. Also very useful if I press the right button. We need magnesium and titanium for the exoskeleton. We'll come back to that one. Let's do the backpack, which we need titanium for. We have some over here. Oh, running low on water. We'll worry about that in a minute. So take off the backpack. Make the tier 2 on the backpack. Now we just need to make the exoskeleton. So titanium, silicon and magnesium. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, here we go again. Exoskeleton. Construct that. Now we just take off the constructor chip, put that on, and then we've got more slots. Now we can make the torch. So 1 silicon and 2 magnesium. Don't have the magnesium. Okay. Let's go this way. Right, we should now have everything we need to make the torch. We're going to equip the torch, just like everything else, and if we press the F key, we get a nice spotlight. Now we're going to need this because when we go into that ship, things are going to get a little bit dark. A quick drink before we carry on. I don't need those, so I'm going to put those away. Now, I don't have anything that I need to make the living compartment or the door, because I've just used it to upgrade my stuff, which is good because we needed to do that just so that we could go and rummage through the ship. Means we can loot more, carry more. Brilliant. Let's have something to eat before we go. That's going to be over in the other bit in the pod. Now I'm going to walk up there. This video is going to just be mostly lots of sped up footage of me mining stuff. That's not particularly fun, is it? But we're going to do it again. I'm going to collect some stuff along the way. I need 3 iron, 2 titanium, and 1 silicon. See you once we're up there. Oxygen level low. We're almost there. Just a little bit further. Little bit further. Little bit further. Oxygen level critical. Okay, right. Build. Build. Please let me build. And the door. Oof. Almost. That was close. Okay, so we are completely empty. Let's grab a piece of iron. And whilst we're here, I just want to come over here. Now this is quite cool. This is a cave that's going to go somewhere, but at the moment it's blocked with ice. Now if we get close enough to the ice, it will tell us it starts melting at 100 NK. Now we're nowhere near that. That's going to be the heat that we need to build up to, and we can't build heaters yet. And once we start building heaters and we start to warm the planet up, this is all going to melt. And we're going to end up with a nice little tunnel, and just there, see this? That is something that we need later. That is osmium. Now, we obviously can't get to that yet because it's that piece of iron. So we're going to have to wait. But this is a cool place to come to, and I'm going to do another video later on different pieces of resources that you can collect and where they are, how to get to them, and other useful things. There's also a little secret up here. Actually, there's 3 secrets all in this area, but we're not going to show you those just yet. I will do another video later with some of the secrets in it. But for now, let's just build a storage crate. Make sure it's actually facing the right direction. We can change the nameplate on here. We don't need to for the moment, but later when we're storing lots of the same material, we are going to need to do that. Now let's pop inside here. Already starting to get dark. But we have a flashlight. Now these are cool. They feel very claustrophobic and very dark. But there is lots and lots of good stuff. So, aluminium, space food, super alloy. Fantastic, that's a good start. Let's dismantle that as well. Check all these beds and any cupboard areas and other things. We can dismantle this if I select the right tool. And that is actually going to give us access to a heater tier 1. We now have all the resources that we need to make a heater, including the iridium, which we did not have access to before. More importantly, there's a canister with a blueprint microchip in it. Now this is going to be very handy. I have no idea what that blue chip contains, but we'll find out when we get back. Now I'm looking at our oxygen level, it's getting quite low already. So I'm going to make a run back. Should have put the door on this side. Whilst the oxygen recharges, let's get rid of some stuff. So iron is kind of common, so is silicon. Now I've got some space to collect some, hopefully, better stuff. Make our way back inside. We're going to have to dismantle that piece of wreck so we can get to the next section. We've got a couple of different directions here, so let's check this storage crate first. Food. Water's always handy. I'll take the iridium. And we've unlocked solar panels. That's quite handy. That looks like another heater. It's a different shaped heater. That is a tier 2 heater. And we can't do anything with that yet, so we're going to go through here. Take the fabric. That is something that we can't make yet. And an eggplant, which is food. Food is good. Let's dismantle that crate so that I don't forget that I've gone through it once. Let's put the titanium and iron in there because we don't really want those. And we have another bunch of small crates here. This is what we need. A seed lerma, iridium. I didn't want to take the eggplant, but I'm going to take the aluminium. Oh dear. Okay, so this is where we come to our oxygen capsules. If I right click on this, it's going to refill our oxygen, and it gives us a bit more room to grab something else of value, such as eggplants. Do I leave the space food? Yeah, let's dump the iron and take the space food. And let's head out. It's not really anything more that I need right this second. And we've got a good selection of materials. So what I could do is I can make another chest here, or a crate, whatever you want to call it. Store everything away nicely, and then come back. But I'm not going to. I'm just going to go down here, back to the base, which is, I was thinking I could probably see it. One thing I want to point out though, if you just take a look as we kind of stand up here on the edge. Have you noticed anything strange about this area? Oh, there's our base down there. I can go that way. That's a nice quicker way. Can't come up that way, but I can definitely go down that way. Yeah, they don't spin from a distance. So when you're too far away, power items don't spin. They'll still be working, they just don't spin. Saving a lot of processing resources, I suppose. There you go, look, they've just got close enough now to make 2 of them spin. If I back away again, they will stop. There we go. But yeah, do you notice anything a bit odd about this area? We'll come back to that again later, but there is a purpose behind all of that. This and the shape that it is. It does mean that we will have to get a little bit creative later. Nice, I dropped earlier. Let's get back in here. Let's refuel our oxygen before we die. And we want to build a heater. So iron and silicon. So let's store away these. Let's put the seed lerma in there. So that is now producing oxygen. We need to find some more of those seeds. We don't want super alloy, and no, you've now run out of storage space. Let's make another pod. What am I missing? Some titanium. Did I have some titanium in here? I did not. Some somewhere. I know I've been using it, but I haven't used that much. Ah, there we go. It's like when you go shopping and you can't find what you're looking for and you ask someone for advice where it is and you just happen to be standing next to it. So I built this pod in a terrible position. Because I can't expand this way. I can't expand this way, so I have to go this way. Now, one nice thing is when you build these, you can see that little chain link appears in the middle of the screen. That's going to tell me that the two pieces are linked. When I build it, you might have just seen it briefly there. I can walk clearly through from one side to the other, which is really useful. Saves them to build doors. I could probably still build a door if I wanted to, but I don't need to. So let's build a heater using the parts that we stole from earlier. Beautiful hum of a running heater. We should now be producing heat. Let's move this. Terraformation screen. Come on, put it. Just. Yes! There we go. Just fits. Water. Water. Okay, can I continue? Yes, thank you. So we're now producing heat. What do we need to build another one? Another piece of iron and a piece of silicon. Got the silicon, so we just need a piece of iron. Fortunately, not too far away. Back we go. We can make another heater. Oops. Oh dear. We'd probably build one of these, which tell us how much power we've got. Or not got in this case. I'll tell you what. I'm going to fix that between videos. So we'll call it there for now. That's the nearby spaceship. There are other ones around. We'll see those in a little while. Always good for diving because you'll find all sorts in there. Particularly some rare resources. Oh, we didn't do the blue chip microchip, did we? Save that for next time. Anyway, thanks for watching.